Hello, my name is Natalie Ruggieri, and today I would like to discuss with you sustainability. Currently, there is no limit to how much energy a human can consume. Now is the time in our early developing of technology that we put a limit to this. We all wish we lived in a more sustainable world, but do we really know what that means? There's a lot of definitions out there of what it means to be sustainable, but do we all have the right idea? So in our situation, sustainability means meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So what happens now directly affects future generations. Our energy levels and our energy consumption affects them later. So how can we make an impact? Today I would like to give you some easy lifestyle switches that you can adopt into your own lives and make a habit of. This way you can start to live a more sustainable life and you can teach others how to do so as well. The first one is buying local. When you buy a shirt at the store, do you wonder where it comes from? It's probably bought overseas, or it's cheaper bought in bulk, and companies are paying their employees less than dollars a day. When you buy at a local food market or you buy local, you're supporting local farmers, the producers, and their families. You're supporting the little guy versus the big guy, the big corporation. It could be a little more pricey, but that is because that money is going directly back into our community versus everywhere else in the world. So, let's make the switch to a local food market. The closer the better, and the less energy it takes for that product to actually get to you. So, we should start becoming more comfortable with thrift shopping. When you go to a thrift store and buy a used item, you're upcycling that product till its fullest potential is met. This also reduces your carbon footprint. So that's why it's essential that we start reusing things till their fullest potential is met. Making the switch to glass over plastic. Newsflash, plastic lasts forever. It never leaves our landfills and it never leaves our water systems. And we have to be aware of how much damage it has caused to our environment and all that inhabit it, including plants and animals. When you switch to glass, it's reusable and you can use it many times and it's recyclable as well. So, when you use your plastic item till its fullest potential is met and it really needs a switch, that's when you switch it to a glass replacement. I want to emphasize making our own products. When you make your own products, you're reducing the amount of harmful chemicals that enter your home and enter our waterways. Making a multi-purpose cleaner involves distilled vinegar, white or water, and then essential oils for smell. That's it. So we should start creating our own products. We should start doing natural things. Like we can make bug repellent, we can make laundry soap, we can make reusable cleaning wipes. These are better than buying them, you know? This is better than making that product again where we can just reuse something we already have or make it again with 3 ingredients. So we should really start becoming more comfortable with making our own natural products. We should be more efficient running our errands. Do you ever pay attention to how much gas you're using on the way to your work? Well, probably because it's super expensive. Do you think maybe if you planned ahead, you could reduce the amount of energy you're consuming, the amount of time? Probably. So let's try to plan our routes ahead, and really pay attention to all the places we're going and try to make the best route so it reduces the amount of time you spend, the amount of emissions that are being put out, and the amount of money that you can save. Last but not least, I want to emphasize growing your own food. It's hard. It's not easy. But you know, This is the habit that we should start developing now so we can teach it later to future generations. It's one of the more sustainable things you can do, and I recommend you start off easy. Currently, I started off with some strawberries. I put them in a hanging plant and I try to water them once a day. That's it. So I'm trying to develop the habit now so I can use it later in life. And that's why I think it's important that everyone else start to do this so we can have a more sustainable lifestyle. So let's recap. Whatever happens now directly affects future generations. We need to be aware of how much energy we're using to produce and create some of these products and services, or we could be not buying something new, when we could be reusing something, where we could be upcycling it. These are essential. We need to start to limit our energy consumption. Like I said, there is no limit to how much energy a human can consume. So it's crucial that if we want to live in a more sustainable world and want to see the world become a better place, then maybe this is what we need to do. So, how can we make an impact? Today, I challenge you to adopt one of these switches. Whether it be buying local, whether it be choosing glass over plastic, or even trying to grow your own food. You're making an effort to help those in other generations while you're directly affecting us. So again, let's make those switches. Let's live a more sustainable life. We can do it, and we need to develop the habits now so we can teach others. I thank you for your time.